So what do you think about the idea of a law limiting communication between students and teachers? Text us your thoughts, 602-444-1212. We're asking about Senate Bill 1503. Do you think it's necessary or does it go too far? And it's essentially in response to the Brittany Zamora case, a Valley teacher who pled guilty to having sex with one of her 13-year-old students. The two started their relationship on a student-teacher messaging platform before the whole thing escalated to text messages and other forms of communication. Now, this bill, 1503, would ban messaging communication on all platforms other than school-approved messaging boards, things like Facebook, Twitter. Any kind of DM or text message, it wouldn't be allowed anymore. Some districts already have a policy like this in place, but this would make it a law. And here's why State Senator Paul Boyer says it's necessary, followed by the other side.
We at least need a system in place where we say now it's state law that you cannot communicate this way with a child.
I think it goes too far to assume that every adult out there that's working in our educational system is going to be a predator in that way.
Now, according to the State Board of Education, there have been 800 educator discipline cases, which is less than 0.5% of our certified teachers, but 40% of those 800 cases involve sexual misconduct. So is that a big enough problem? Do we need to make this a law? What do you think? Here's what some of you are saying so far this morning. This on Facebook from Melanie. I think communication on apps and social media should be between the parent and the teacher only. So she would be in favor of it. 99% of teachers are good people. I would have no problem with my kids communicating with their teacher outside the classroom. I'm also a parent that randomly takes my kid's phone and checks their activities. So she puts it on the parents there.
Diana's got a great point.
And she's right about the 99% thing. In fact, it's actually more than that. It's 99.5% of the teachers are not involved in any of these cases that we're talking about. So the only thing that I worry about is whether or not we're making a drastic change based off a really small population or possibility of something like this happening.
The problem is those really small or pretty egregious cases that make big headlines and obviously generate a lot of news and a lot of concern from parents. I think a law on this couldn't hurt. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Couldn't hurt.
Yeah, I can totally.
Let's just keep it on school-approved devices, and parents have to do their due diligence as well, and back-end checking when the kids come home for sure.
Yeah, put it on the parents. I mean, they definitely need to be paying attention to what's going on.
Yeah. All right.